Donald Trump is constantly embarrassing himself. He's a bumbling, narcissistic buffoon, and honestly, it would almost be funny how frequently he just humiliates himself. The problem is, every time Trump embarrasses himself, he embarrasses America. And now America is cringing as Saudi royals cheer as Trump embarrassed himself in his latest unhinged speech. How's it going, everybody? My name is Hunter Avalone with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now we're gonna get to how exactly Trump embarrassed himself in this unhinged speech. But first, speaking of unhinged, are you guys aware that recently RFK Jr., the health secretary, was recently seen illegally swimming in contaminated water?
The reason it's illegal is because of the E. coli issues from their combined sewer systems, and that's why they banned swimming in the D.C. area.
But on Sunday, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. posted these photos of he and his grandchildren in Rock Creek. One shows his granddaughter splashing water at him, and another with RFK Jr. fully underwater.
But Rock Creek in general, over the past 5 years, has consistently failed to meet water quality standards for safe human contact.
Potomac Riverkeeper Dean Nauyuk says bacteria in the water is particularly bad after it rains, as it did on Thursday.
Okay, so RFK Jr. in his delusion is now risking even his grandchildren. Also, I haven't seen RFK Jr. look this happy since he brought the measles back. Unsurprisingly, since people like RFK Jr. are considered academics in Trump's world, real academics are now leaving. In fact, a top academic recently resigned due to Donald Trump and Elon Musk's nonsense.
A prominent academic has stepped down from 2 federal advisory boards in protest of President Trump's growing influence over science and knowledge policy. Alondra Nelson, a leading scholar and professor at the Institute for Advanced Study, resigned from the National Science Board and the Library of Congress Scholars Council, citing increasing political interference and a breakdown in honest democratic oversight. Nelson says that Musk has seized sweeping control over scientific grant approvals, vetoing expert-reviewed applications and overriding board input. She described a climate where unqualified political consultants were making key decisions, even blocking approved funding without explanation. Her resignation comes on the heels of high-profile dismissals of respected public servants, including Librarian of Congress Carla Hayden and Copyright Register Shira Perlmutter, moves Nelson calls part of a broader attack on women and black professionals in federal leadership. Nelson warned that the administration is normalizing authoritarian control over academic freedom and the curation of public knowledge. In her view, stepping down was the only responsible choice left in a system where dissent no longer matters. The White House has not commented.
But now Trump's feet are inching closer and closer to the fire. That's right, the moment you've been waiting for, as Trump completely humiliated himself with an unhinged speech, all while Saudi royals cheered.
We look to, and we have great partners in the world, but we have none stronger and nobody like the gentleman that's right before me. He's your greatest representative. Greatest representative. And if I didn't like him, I'd get out of here so fast. You know that, don't you? He knows me well. I do. I like him a lot. I like him too much. That's why we give so much, you know? Too much. I like you too much.
So Trump sounds very exhausted and tired, delusional, unhinged, sure, but you might be wondering, what exactly is the big deal here? Why does it matter that Donald Trump is praising this guy specifically so intensely?
Donald Trump is once again making headlines for praising one of the most brutal autocrats on the world stage, Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. That's the same man a U.S. intelligence report found approved the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018, a man lured into a consulate, murdered, and dismembered with a bone saw. The report, declassified under the Biden administration, makes it clear bin Salman ordered the hit to silence a critic. His own advisor and security detail were directly involved, yet despite overwhelming evidence and international condemnation, Trump is on camera heaping praise on the Crown Prince, the man the UN calls responsible for a premeditated execution. This isn't just another foreign policy gaffe. It's a chilling reminder of Trump's comfort with authoritarianism and disregard for human rights. Praising a man linked to state-sanctioned murder sends a dangerous message. That brutal repression is negotiable, so long as you're rich and powerful.
So long story short, a violent dictator is pretty much one of Donald Trump's favorite people, someone that Donald Trump wants to heap praise upon. It's absolutely embarrassing. Donald Trump is unhinged, and America can only take so much more.